So here we have the Ford Focus titanium navigation power shifts. That's the automatic on a 15 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through a few controls on the inside. But from the outside you'll see it's got alloy wheels as well as that big estate boot. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll see we've got reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. So we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. The seats are as good as new, and there's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we've got the rev counter, and on the right hand side the speedometer. In the middle at the bottom you'll see the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauges, and then above that the trip computer, which includes the total miles on this car of 10,447. So the right hand side of that will show you what gear the car is currently in, and then above that we've got a trip computer, which at the moment is giving you a digital readout for the speedometer. You can change the information that's displayed there using the buttons on the left hand side of the steering wheel for various different bits of fuel economy info, as you can see, and eventually we'll get all the way back round to the beginning again. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was using a moment ago are these on the left. Directly beneath that we've got cruise control and speed limiter, and then over on the right hand side of the steering wheel we've got stereo controls as well as voice activation for the phone. So hit that button in the middle, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it will do that for you. That is, of course, once you paired your phone, which is done on the radio screen over in the centre here. You would hit pair phone and then just follow the instructions.
Search for sync on your device and select sync once it is found.
There you go. You follow the instructions on screen, so you'd be looking for that number on your phone. There's actually a full video of exactly how that works on our Facebook page, which is well worth checking out. If we press the home button down here, you've then got sat nav up in the top right hand corner. Again, there's a video on that on our Facebook page and on our website. The climate control is shown just here, but adjusted lower down, which I'll show you in a moment. And then finally you've got your music options here. So on the left hand side it will show you what sources are available, what ways there are to listen to music. So you can see you've got FM as an AM radio, as well as DAB digital radio, a CD player, USB input, so you can save music to a memory stick and listen to it that way. Once you paired your phone, not only can you make and receive phone calls, but you can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio. There's an SD memory card slot, although that is reserved for the satellite navigation, and then line in is the auxiliary input. If we work our way down, you'll see the CD player just there and the basic stereo controls, and beneath that the dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the temperature independently on either side of the car. It will show on here as well as up on the screen, which I showed you a moment ago. Fan speed is adjustable up and down just there, and then that button will turn the air conditioning on or back off again. Or you can hit auto and the car will maintain those temperatures for you by taking control of the fan speed itself, which you can hear it doing now. You can override that yourself manually. And then for those winter months, which we're certainly in the middle of at the moment, we've got rear heated screen and heated front screen as well. Underneath that we've got one of the USB inputs. There's a couple on this car, as well as a 12-volt charging socket, so you can charge up your phone, for example. You've then got the fully automatic gearbox, and all the way back in the central armrest here we have a second 12-volt charging socket, the line in, so the auxiliary input, the USB input, and the SD memory card slot as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.